Chapter 32. The Arrival of 2012. The air itself felt different when 2012 finally arrived. I don't mean in a way you could measure with instruments or point to on a calendar, though the calendar was the excuse everyone pointed to, the Mayan long count, running its course. No, this was deeper, more subtle, and more undeniable. It was as though the very fabric of reality vibrated with a new tone, like a note long held that had finally shifted into harmony with another frequency. Around the world, I saw signs that humanity could feel it too. There were uprisings, revolutions, whispers of change. Old systems that once felt untouchable were suddenly questioned, and people poured into the streets demanding something more, something freer. Natural disasters struck with unusual force, almost as if the earth herself was trying to remind her inhabitants that they were guests on her surface. Even the skies seemed more alive. Reports of strange lights and unidentified crafts surged as if the veil between worlds was thinning. For me, the signs came closer, more personal. Time itself grew strange. Days slipped by quickly, yet some moments stretched on endlessly, as though reality couldn't decide how fast it wanted to move. Synchronicities haunted me, numbers repeating, chance encounters, words spoken by strangers that felt like coded messages just for me. The dream messenger's visits became more frequent, more vivid. Symbols of gates and thresholds danced in my mind's eye, always paired with the same refrain: the doorway is opening. The network had hinted at this year for as long as I'd been involved, but they never gave me specifics. The future is fluid, they had said. What matters is readiness, not prediction. And yet, in my bones, I felt it. This was the beginning of the great shift, the very reason I had been placed here all those years ago. I thought back to my first contact in high school, to the secrecy, the disguises, the assignments. All of it was preparation for this unseen, intangible pivot point. And yet, I still didn't know what form the event would take. Would it be sudden, a flash in the sky, an undeniable unveiling that would force the world to its knees? Or would it be slow and quiet, a turning of the tide that only a few would notice until much later? That uncertainty was both maddening and exhilarating. On New Year's Day, as the world celebrated or dreaded what might come, I stood outside by the frozen lake at my cottage. The stars seemed impossibly bright, and I felt the weight of both worlds, human and extraterrestrial, resting inside me. I truly understood the meaning of being a bridge. My mission wasn't to fight battles in the open, but to hold space for humanity's choice, to anchor the light when shadows grew bold. 2012 had arrived. The doorway was open, and though I couldn't yet see what lay on the other side, I knew one thing with absolute certainty: nothing would ever be the same again.